Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel where we talk about health, wellness, and how to protect your body naturally. Today, we're breaking down one of the most serious and misunderstood topics: what really causes cancer. Many people think cancer just appears, but in reality, it often develops slowly due to a mix of lifestyle, environment, and genetics. Let's uncover what increases your risk and, more importantly, how you can reduce it. First, let's get a clear picture of what cancer actually is. At its core, cancer happens when cells in your body start growing uncontrollably. Think of it like a car with a broken brake pedal. Normal, healthy cells know when to stop dividing, but cancer cells ignore these signals. Over time, these rogue cells can clump together to form tumors, spread to other parts of the body in a process called metastasis, and interfere with vital functions. But what makes these cells go out of control in the first place? That's the million-dollar question, and the answer isn't a single thing, but a combination of factors. Let's dive into the first and most controllable one: your lifestyle. Your daily habits can significantly influence your cancer risk. Many of the top offenders are things we do every day without a second thought. Smoking and tobacco use are perhaps the most well-known culprits, directly linked to a shocking number of cancers, including lung, mouth, throat, and bladder cancer. It's not just the smoke. The chemicals in tobacco products are potent carcinogens. Next up is excessive alcohol consumption. While a glass of wine here and there is often debated, heavy or regular drinking raises the risk of liver, breast, colon, and esophageal cancer. But alcohol can damage cells directly and also interfere with the body's ability to absorb certain nutrients that protect against cancer. Then there's our diet. A diet high in processed meats like bacon and sausages, deep-fried foods, and excessive sugar creates a pro-inflammatory environment in the body. This chronic inflammation can damage DNA over time and fuel the growth of cancer cells. It's about what you eat, but also what you're not eating. A lack of fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants from fruits and vegetables leaves your body's defenses weakened. Finally, a sedentary lifestyle or a lack of exercise plays a bigger role than you might think. Physical activity boosts your immune system, helps maintain a healthy weight, and improves your body's ability to regulate hormones like insulin, all of which are crucial for fighting off abnormal cells before they can become a problem. These lifestyle factors collectively contribute to oxidative stress and DNA damage, which are the fundamental triggers for cancerous growth over time. But it's not just about our personal choices. The environment we live in also plays a huge role, exposing us to hidden causes we might not even be aware of. Air pollution from vehicle fumes and industrial emissions contains a cocktail of carcinogens that we breathe in daily. It's not just an urban problem either. These pollutants can travel far and wide. Then there are the chemicals in everyday products. We're surrounded by plastics, many of which contain compounds like BPA or phthalates that can disrupt our hormonal systems, pesticides used on our food can also leave behind residues with potential long-term health risks. Even something as seemingly harmless as a sunny day can be a threat. Prolonged, unprotected exposure to the sun's UV rays is the primary cause of skin cancer, one of the most common types of cancer worldwide. The risks can also be present in our workplaces or homes. Exposure to asbestos, once common in construction, is a known cause of mesothelioma, a rare and aggressive lung cancer. Heavy metals like lead and mercury, or industrial toxins, can also accumulate in the body over years of exposure. Even some household products, like certain aggressive cleaning sprays or the chemicals released from non-stick pans at high heat, can contribute to our overall chemical load if used frequently and without proper ventilation. Moving on, did you know that some common infections and viruses can actually increase your cancer risk? It's a surprising connection for many people. For example, the human papillomavirus, or HPV, is a very common sexually transmitted infection. While most infections clear up on their own, certain high-risk strains can persist and lead to cervical, throat, and other cancers years down the line. This is why the HPV vaccine is such a groundbreaking preventive tool. Similarly, chronic infections with hepatitis B and C viruses are a leading cause of liver cancer. These viruses cause long-term inflammation and damage to the liver, creating the perfect conditions for cancerous cells to develop. Early detection and treatment of hepatitis are therefore crucial for cancer prevention. Another example is a bacterium called Helicobacter pylori, or H. pylori. It's a common bug that lives in the stomach and can cause ulcers. Over a long period, a chronic H. pylori infection can lead to inflammation and damage that significantly increases the risk of stomach cancer. The good news is that it can be treated with antibiotics. These examples highlight why vaccinations, good hygiene, like thorough hand washing, and seeking early treatment for infections are not just about avoiding immediate illness, they are powerful long-term strategies for cancer prevention. Sometimes the cause isn't external lit written in your DNA. Your genetic makeup and family history can play a significant role in your cancer risk. If a close relative, like a parent, sibling, or child, has had certain types of cancer, particularly breast, ovarian, colon, or prostate cancer, your own risk may be higher. This is because you might have inherited a specific gene mutation, like the BRCA1 or BRCA2 genes, which makes your cells more susceptible to becoming cancerous. However, it's incredibly important to understand this. Genetics are not your destiny. Having a genetic predisposition does not guarantee you will get cancer. It simply means the deck is stacked a little differently for you, and you should be more vigilant. It's a call to action. It means you should be extra diligent with regular medical checkups and recommended screenings like mammograms or colonoscopies, often starting at an earlier age. It also means that making positive lifestyle choices like maintaining a healthy diet and exercising regularly becomes even more critical to counterbalancing that genetic risk. Think of your genes as the blueprint. But your lifestyle and environment are the builders that determine the final outcome. Now, let's talk about a silent factor: stress. While chronic stress doesn't directly cause cancer in the way that tobacco smoke does, it plays a powerful indirect role. When you're constantly stressed, your body produces high levels of hormones like cortisol. Over time, this can weaken your immune system. Your immune system is your body's natural defense force, responsible for identifying and destroying abnormal cells before they can turn into cancer. But a weakened immune system is less effective at this surveillance job. Furthermore, chronic stress creates a state of inflammation throughout the body and can disrupt your hormonal balance. This creates an internal environment where abnormal cells can more easily thrive and multiply. It's like leaving the back door unlocked for trouble to walk in. This is why managing stress is a crucial part of a holistic cancer prevention strategy. Things like meditation, deep breathing exercises, spending time in nature, and ensuring you get enough quality sleep are not just luxuries. They are essential for keeping your body's defenses strong and maintaining a state of balance that helps your system defend itself naturally. After all that, you might be feeling a little overwhelmed, but here's the best part: you are not powerless. You can take action to lower your risk, starting today. The power of prevention is immense, and it's built on small, consistent habits. First, load your plate with color. Aim to eat more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. These foods are packed with antioxidants and fiber that fight inflammation and support a healthy gut. Try to reduce your intake of processed foods, red meat, and sugary drinks. Second, get moving. You don't have to become a marathon runner. Just 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week, like a brisk walk, a bike ride, or dancing in your living room, can make a huge difference. Third, avoid known carcinogens. If you smoke, quitting is the single best thing you can do for your health. Also, be mindful of your alcohol intake and limit it as much as possible. Fourth, practice sun safety. Protect your skin by wearing sunscreen, seeking shade during peak hours, and covering up with hats and protective clothing. And finally, be proactive with your health. Get regular medical checkups and don't skip recommended cancer screenings. Early detection saves lives. Remember, these small daily habits compound over time and can make a monumental difference in your long-term health. It's all about making conscious choices that support your body's incredible ability to stay healthy. Thank you so much for joining me today to discuss this vital topic. I hope this has empowered you with knowledge and practical steps you can take. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss our future videos on health and wellness. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.